Hi everybody, this is Dale Pinkert with ForexStopHunters.com. I want to thank you for taking the time to view some of my work. I'm going to make an attempt at a Nostra Pinkert, which would be the modern version of Nostradamus, by forecasting a reversal formation that I see developing in cable USD. I want to remind everybody that trading FX, futures, derivatives is very high risk. Only risk capital should be used for speculating. You must be suitable and be able to afford losing what you have in your speculative investments. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So here we're taking a look at a recovery here in GBPUSD. My take on the current market situation going into the new year is that there's still going to be a bit of dollar weakness left here, and we're looking at a weekly chart of the cable USD currently trading right around here at 154. I'm looking for one more push up. If the dollar achieves my downside targets of 77.40, that could take cable USD back up towards the 159-160 level to give me symmetry with a potential left shoulder. So of course between here and there it's a nice trade. You're talking about 400 to 500 pips. I think that could happen by the end of January, so you may want to hold on to this video and watch the Dixie at the level, I believe 77.30 or so. So we're still a couple hundred handles away from that. And what I see happening is, because I am a long-term dollar bull, believe that after this bout of dollar weakness terminates, that there's going to be a fairly dramatic dollar rally that will take the Dixie above the summer highs of 88.50. I think the potential for a right shoulder to develop here in cable could set up a head and shoulders top formation, and this is a weekly chart, so it could be towards the end of January that the stock market continues to advance. I've heard numbers as high as 1350 S&P, and we get about a dollar weakness here, and while the S&Ps are blowing off, cable puts in a lower high and a right shoulder here, with the neckline being right here at the 153 level, the high being up here at the 163, about 162.90 level. So we're talking about the potential of a 900 pip decline, which would take us all the way back to these lows that we posted in April. And I am very bearish cable this year. I believe that the bear raids are going to refocus from the Eurozone to the UK, that the sovereign debt crisis is taking a little trip across the channel, and that the pound will be the favorite target for bear raids. I base this upon a monthly outlook that we have here in cable. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. As you can see, last year we actually took out the 2000 lows, which is a pretty negative sign. I'm looking for at least a retest. The formation we're talking about takes you down to 144. So the potential of trading under 135 is one of my bigger forecasts going into this year. So I wanted to share on a shorter term basis what I see developing on the weekly charts. That is a pretty classic reversal formation, and should this scenario continue to develop, you're going to see more and more stops accumulate under the neckline, under these lows. You move to the daily, you have stops accumulating here, you have a previous low here. So anyone who's still trying to stay long cable right now, stops will be accumulating, and you could bet that if we have an advance back towards this level up around 159 or so, that there'll be more stops the longer this takes and the more prices advance. So eventually, when we have the breakdown for the big Forex stop hunt to the downside, there'll be masses of stops under these levels that will create air pockets to the downside and a 144 level there. So thank you very much for your attention. These are the types of things we teach in our trading room. I look forward to meeting you. If you'd like to come into the room, we have a spirit of giving in the room, of people sharing ideas. So this is Dale Pinker with ForexStopHunters.com signing out. Remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios.